Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Dr. T coming at you with another StarCraft 2 commentary, making another house call on ya. So, today we have Will. He is at the 6 o'clock position, and he is going to be the orange Terran versus. Leave me alone. And he's going to be over here in the 8 o'clock position. So, the green Terran. So I didn't cast the first two game, guys. The first game, basically, Will went for a Reaper Rush, which failed, and in the second game, Leave Me Alone went for a Reaper Rush, and had a little bit more, not really failed or succeed or anything, which is kind of whatever. But Will was able to win in the end. So the series at this point is tied 1-1. This is Terran versus Terran, which is probably the least favorite of my matchups that I like to watch. It's kind of like pulling teeth sometimes watching this matchup because it's just, Marine tank, have more tanks, gotta bunker down this area, and then, yeah, I don't really like this matchup. It does tend to be longer than the other ones. It is very, very long and, drawn out. But yeah, we'll see what happens today. Hopefully, it's not going to be too long today. But, what can we do? StarCraft. Um, but yeah, Leave Me Alone is a Masters level player, and Will is a Diamond level player. Will has beaten Oranges in the last round, which is another Masters player. So, he does have a good chance in beating Leave Me Alone. So far, um, in most of the matchups in the LPS round of 32, round of 16, the higher ranked player does tend to win. So we'll see. Got some supply depots in the smoke area, so there's no surprises there. Supply depot for Wills as well. So yeah, so both on the same wavelength. Here comes a Brave Marine or SUV trying to harass, and there he goes down. Another Marine. So barracks into factory for Will, and barracks into factory for Leave Me Alone. So identical builds going on right now. Since it's the third game of the set, I do not expect any crazy rushes or anything. Probably going to be a macro play on each side. We'll see who's going, if one is going to go Banshees, because, that's TVT has been sort of a Banshee fest from, you see some Banshee harassing the Marines, harassing the SUVs. But yeah, we'll see what's going on here. Um, yeah, pretty vanilla right now. Just getting some supply depots down. And the factory's up. Let's see what happens if he's going to go to Stargate. Yep. So, oh no, Tech Labs for each. Stargate for Will, but a Tech Lab and a Stargate for Leave Me Alone. So, again, identical builds. Maybe if one builds a Banshee, one builds a Viking, the Viking will be able to take that Banshee out because, of course, Banshees don't shoot the grounds or shoot air. So, there's that little chess match that happens at the beginning of TVTs. I know what you're doing, but I know what you think I'm gonna do. So a lot of mind games. That's what I love about this game. You can never be sure what's gonna happen. So yeah, combat shields coming down for Will. Um, siege mode coming down for Leave Me Alone. So we'll see if he's gonna go Banshee or not. Yep, Tech Lab there. And what does he have building? He's gonna be building nothing right now. Just getting that Tech Lab and building nothing. So Will is going for that Viking, like I said before. But I don't think Leave Me Alone's gonna go for Banshee, so yeah. See, he changed his mind after the scan. So going for factory on his Tech Lab. So 2 fact build. So a lot of tanks, some Marines defend the front. There's a heli in there, so this tank is gonna take that out pretty quickly. Yeah, so Marines on the other side, and combat shields done for Will. One cool thing I've seen in the Korean GSL is just the combat shield rush. So if the other guy goes stem and you go combat shield and you rush in with a lot of Marines, then you're able to catch a little bit of timing there where your Marines will be better than the other guy's Marines. So it's been pretty cool. Pretty cool rushes. In terms of TVT, unless it's Nada or Marine Kim Prime, yeah, I do not like to watch it too much. It's just, yeah, whenever I see one on the GSL, I kind of just skip to the end to see who wins. I just don't like watching it. So, yeah, there's a command center coming down from Will there, and a medevac coming down for Will as well. Stem coming down as well, and +1 weapons in the engineering bay. More tanks coming on the other side from Leave Me Alone. And a bunker. Not much upgrades for Leave Me Alone, so will be ahead in that sense if they ever meet up for an engagement. See if Leave Me Alone's about to put down his expansion. Yeah, there it goes right there. And see, coming out here for a little bit of a push. We'll see if he's able to do anything about these guys here. But yeah, pretty even forces. Tanks, if they're sieged, they'll take out all these Marines, but if they're not sieged, oh, a little bit of a mistake. Let's see if the siege comes up. Marines with a medevac is going to kill just Marines, so not too good. Yeah, these Marines are probably going to win out here. And yeah, oh, so guess not. Guess the medevac didn't have that much of it. But, 3 Marines, can't really do much with that. Will was ahead of the expansion race, so he has a second quite a bit sooner than Leave Me Alone. So he will have the economic advantage going into the mid game, I'm guessing. Banshee coming up for Leave Me Alone. It's a weird Banshee timing, but yeah, I guess if he makes it along with his push, then Banshees do quite a bit of DPS, but usually the guy has a lot of Marines. So yeah, 34 to 33 SUVs. So beginning that economic climb on Will's part, and he does have 2 Vikings out right now as well. Orbital Command Center coming up for Leave Me Alone. Not much going on there, just moving around some guys. SUV scouting out the 3rd timing. So if Leave Me Alone does come out for a 3rd, then he will know about it. And yeah, get a siege up this ledge here. I've seen this many times in the Korean games I watch. And he's just gonna siege that Viking battles here. See who wins. But yeah, look at all these siege tanks from Leave Me Alone. It's gonna be pretty safe against this. A little bit of harassment. Shouldn't be harassed too much here. And Will's retreating back or just meeting up in the middle. Let's see if he does, getting his 4th simulator there and getting his 3rd with the nice scan from Leave Me Alone right on top of that. Just 6 cents on when that 3rd is gonna come up. And yeah, see, TVTs. What did I tell you? They just seem to drag on and scanning again at the front, watching all these guys move into the middle of the map. See if Will's gonna do anything with this push here. Probably not too much. It is a lot of tanks on the other side, but again, depends on siege timing and when's gonna. Oh, he loads up with all his Marines. He has to retreat now, dropping some Marines as he retreats, and he's gonna turn back and face this this force of guys. Will did siege up quicker, so he can get a few pot shots on these tanks here. More of these Marines coming up, clean up all these tanks. Is he gonna clean up the tanks? Probably not. Just 2 tanks left for Leave Me Alone, so pretty even exchange. Pretty even exchange. He did lose a lot of Marines, but lost a lot of tanks on the other side. So yeah, plus one armor almost done for Will. So he is going to be quite ahead of the upgrade game there. That's for sure. So yeah, just dropping down. Leave Me Alone's going to take his gold expansion. So if he gets that up and running, he will catch up in economics. And just a few Viking battles here and there. Viking tank marine is the backbone of TVT. Not much deviation from that. Here and there you see some marauders loading up for Wills, and his third is up. See if he's gonna go harass Leave Me Alone here. 5 medevacs along with this harass, so I don't know why he needs the extra medevacs, but if one goes down or whatever. Let's see if he's gonna do any damage here. And yeah, supplies pretty similar on both sides. Not much of a difference. Leave Me Alone does have a little bit of a mineral advantage right now. And here comes the drop. Marines at the back, killing off that SUV. Pretty good. Killing this turret. See if he's gonna go for any of these just supply depots, or if he's gonna go for some SUVs. Killing some SUVs here. Killing a lot of SUVs. Quite a few right now. About 7 or 8, 9, 10. And let's see what he looks for now. If he's gonna go for the orbital or yeah, no, he's just killing off his thing. He's probably gonna get this orbital. I'm thinking there is a siege tank at the back. He's gonna get the orbital. Couple. Oh, and he gets the orbital. Very good. Very good on Will's part. That's really a big blow to Leave Me Alone. He's down a lot of. He does not have a lot of minerals left, but the less gas he gets, the better for Will here. So yeah, pretty good. And still some Marines at the back here, and he transferred all those SUVs to his gold expansion. Will is just putting down, going to macro mode, throwing down some supply depots. See if Leave Me Alone. He's probably just gonna lift these medevac these guys out. He's hiding in the smoke right now. And yeah, Leave Me Alone does have a center tower, so he does know what's happening there. Planetary Fortress at this third for Leave Me Alone. And he's in the red, so he can't build any more guys. A little bit of a supply lead for Will, so if he's able to make that into advantage, he should be pretty good into the late game. See if he's going to take down a third or fourth soon. Look at all these production buildings for Will. A lot of Marines popping out, a lot more barracks going down. Not much of a saturation at his third base yet. Look at all these SUVs not doing nothing. Should probably go to the third base. Yeah, look at maybe a push coming up from Will here. Head on push. A lot of tanks in the middle, so I don't know how successful this is going to be. Taking a lot of fire out of these Marines. Oh, he's going to do... Oh, those tanks are too slow at the back. Did not escort them quite as well as he should have, that's for sure. And Will does have the air dominance right now. A lot of Vikings, a lot of medevacs, but he attacked right into those siege tanks, so pretty bad padded counter for Will. So Leave Me Alone did gain some ground there, dropping some mules at his gold expansion. And yeah, pretty similar resource counts there, but still slight lead in supply for Will. Rebuilding that orbital at his main, and still got that planetary fortress mining. See what Will is gonna do. Probably should take his fourth soon, I'm guessing. He does have the advantage to do so. And yeah, let's see, just orbital. Fourth coming down for Leave Me Alone, so try to catch up in the economics. SUV coming in the top right of the base, and Will is able to scout that fourth timing. See if he sends any troops up there to stop that, or yeah, a lot of this Will's presence is in the center of the map. So if he's gonna go take the long way around, he will be able to surprise. Leave me alone. So the resource count. Guess I'm looking for income here. Yeah. So Will does have the advantage here. Yep. So looks like Will's listening to me, sending a guy around, a few guys around to harass there. But Leave Me Alone must have heard me as well, sending a small troop there to protect. Wow, look at that. Right when that fourth came down, that scan came down. So Leave Me Alone must have map hacks or something, because that's pretty good timings on those scans. And it's these SU Marines coming up. Probably bad idea. What are they doing? They're not gonna last long against the planetary, but taking down some SUVs. So guess he's trying to keep the harvesters down. 77 to 48 harvesters difference between the two. So Will does have the harvester advantage, econ advantage right now. So yeah, Bear's coming in the middle of the map for Leave Me Alone, and Will's coming around the far away side. He's gonna plant some siege tanks here. Gonna siege up this planetary. Maybe try to take it down. And he could kill those SUVs if he wants, but he's just focusing on that planetary fortress right now. Still supplied. Oh, Leave Me Alone's coming down for attack. Let's see what he's able to do. Oh, bad. Look at that concave from Will. Such better positioning, better. But these tanks at the back are wreaking a lot of havoc on the bio of Will. So, yeah. But these tanks are gonna go down. That's for sure. And Will does have the air superiority here, so he does have the sight advantage with that, and also, mobility advantage there with all those medevacs. Pure tank marine for Leave Me Alone. So that top tank at the watchtower there is still shelling that orbital or the planetary fortress at the gold base. So pretty good. Yeah, upgrades coming up for Leave Me Alone, but Will is ahead of the upgrades as well. So yeah, just Leave Me Alone just has tough road ahead of him. Just behind in almost every aspect of the game. And this planetary's almost gonna go down. Nope. Send some repair there, but all this repairing is gonna cost money as well. So pretty good. Just one tank, just shelling away there. Doesn't cost anything to shell, but it costs money to repair. So pretty good on Will's part. Give you a little bit of counts. Should probably target down some of these SUVs if he's paying attention. But yeah. Yeah, just some shelling again. Leave Me Alone. Does not see the fifth timing there, so he just sees the fourth. Yeah, probably could transfer some of these SUVs over to the thing. And a little bit of harassment at the planetary. I don't think you're gonna do too much here, Marines. You should run away. The planetary has a big gun. Yeah, and there you go. A lot of these Marines go down, sacrificing for the human cause on Will's part. And a little bit of build up of guys here. Still big harvester lead for Will, 81 to 58. Yeah, and upgrades coming up. +3, +3, +3. And just started +3 on the on Leave Me Alone side. So Will's gonna has a max army right now. Is baking some minerals and some gas. And what does he have building at the top right there? A little bit of harassment at the back here, killing all these SUVs, but dying to the planetary fortress and some Marines. Let's see what he's doing at the top right. What he's building up there. Medevac keeps with his life here. So 200 to 156. And battle cruisers. Are these battle cruisers? Or is this just going to be a Banshee switch? Oh, that is battle cruisers. Wow. Never saw. Pretty exciting. Will here is going to go into battle cruisers. I like battle cruisers. That's the one thing I do like about TVT is a battle cruiser fight. You don't get too much of that. So we'll see what Will is able to do. If he's going to go head on to these guys or But look at this bank. He's just climbing and climbing and climbing. He does have. You should probably move some of these SUVs over. And scanning, scanning. We'll see what he's able to do. A little bit of a drop here from Leave Me Alone. Taking down, and he knows about this tech switch here. I wonder if he's going to come down and try to take these guys out. But yeah, if Leave Me Alone, or if Will is able to, do pretty good damage with this push, his 200 army, and get out battle cruisers, he should be able to win the game. Look at, he has such a mineral advantage and gas advantage right now. Just banking everything right now. He has his 4th and his 5th base, while Leave Me Alone only has 4 bases right now. So Will is in a commanding lead. See where Will's going. If Will goes, he's splitting up his forces, leaving some tanks at the bottom of the map. But yeah, if he's not going to be able to take on this max army if he splits up his force like this, though. So that's the bad thing. Is he gonna base trade? Yeah, looks like a base trade coming up. But even if Will takes out this 3rd and 4th, he does have a larger bank, and Will is going to be penetrating into the main with all his production facilities and everything. So even if Leave Me Alone takes out all these Stargates, Will still have all his production facilities at his main base. So this base trade is not going to work. It's not going to be good for Leave Me Alone. That's for sure. And through all this, Will is still macroing, keeping his numbers up. He's going to take this orbital out. He probably could. It's burning down. Yeah, he took down that orbital. And he just has one mining base with the planetary at the top left. Leave Me Alone, and he has still some in his gold base. But yeah, look at the bank there. The bank tells it all. After Will takes out all these the small force here, this marine tank, he should be able to win the rest of the game, because Leave Me Alone won't have anything to fight back. And mules popping up, a little bit of solitary, all the swarm with the SUVs killing out that tank. And look at that, just amount of SUVs, 189 to 39 supply. So yeah, should be done pretty soon. Will killed another Masters player. This is the 2nd one in a row. We are dubbing Will now the Master Killer. That's right, I said it, folks. Will the Master Killer. Has a nice ring to it, doesn't it? Yeah, Will, if you're watching this, pretty good games. So you don't have to be the Masters or Grandmasters to play in this tournament. You could go toe to toe. Will is a diamond level player, so hats off to him for showing some high class skill in battle. Look at this. Look at the time clock. 32 minutes on this game. So yeah, well played by Leave Me Alone. He says good luck in the next round. Well mannered in this tournament so far, guys. Yeah, and look, Leave Me Alone saying the same thing. He's good. He's telling Will to kill all the Masters players. So, but Will says he thinks he's up against a Grandmaster next round, and he is it. And then Leave Me Alone says Grandmaster is not that good. So just play the diamond card. So yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. I don't think he meant personal jab at the Grandmasters, but maybe he just said Grandmasters aren't as good as people think they are. So yeah, pretty good. So guys, GG. I'll see you guys in the next cast, and have a good day. Almost done here casting, so yeah, hope you enjoyed. And trust me, I'm a doctor, guys.